All right. Good morning, everybody. We're going to start seated, and I have a little blanket here that I'm going to sit on. So please go ahead and find a way to sit that feels good, feels comfortable for you. Um, Many of my lovelies out there know I've been traveling for 2.5 weeks and just back and a little jet lag. So um, I think it's just going to feel really good to stretch it all out. So that's my plan today. So sitting well, maybe move the flesh out from the sit bones. Always know you do not have to have your knees bent. You can have your legs straight. You can sit in hero pose. And even at beginning of classes, you can always start in a chair if that's more comfortable. I wanted to read a poem. This is one of Donna Fald's books, and it's called What's True Here. And I was looking through it this morning, trying to find something to inspire our practice. So I thought I'd read this one to you, and it's called I Know How to Move. I know how to move so that the grooves of habit and conditioning melt away, and my awareness rests undefended in the bare and wordless truth. I know how to breathe in order to receive the mystery inside of me. I know how to be so that stillness fills me. When the swirl of the world quiets, even for the briefest time, I know what it means to be at peace. Oh, thought that was pretty appropriate for this morning. So let's start by sitting well, maybe check where your head is in space and your shoulders, drawing the shoulders back a little bit, allowing the chest to just naturally rise so that the breath is easier. Closing the eyes. And starting class just by feeling where your breath is today, where it is at this very moment. Do you feel like you can take a deep breath, or are you tired and the breath feels more shallow? Feel the nice inhale and exhale. And know that every time we inhale, we fill this cup up. But as we exhale, we don't go all the way to the bottom again, right? We take this nice deep inhale and we feed our bodies all of the nutrients, all the oxygen that it needs. And as we exhale, the chest stays lifted, the lungs empty, but the body still nourished from that breath. Good. A few more here. And then if your nose or nasal passages allow, let's go ahead and do alternate nostril breathing. I'll walk you through the first few rounds, but if you know it, you can go ahead and start on your own. So starting by taking a nice deep breath and exhaling it out. And then using your thumb to close off the right side nostril. Inhale through left. Close off the left side nostril. Exhale through the right. Inhale through the right side. Close off the right side. Exhale left. Inhale left. Close that side off. Exhale right. And then continue on your own, inhaling right. Continuing exhale left. Notice if your breath can expand and get a little bit deeper. Notice if you are working too hard and the jaw is tightening. Two more rounds. And when you finish that second round, let the hand release. Notice how you feel any differently. And if it's okay for your neck, go ahead and let the chin drop. But try not to round the shoulders forward. Let them stay at the side body, even as you drop your chin. And notice maybe where you feel that stretch. For me, it's really more at the base of the neck and even at the upper shoulders, right where the neck starts. It's not up at the high part of the neck. Tends to be where we carry our tension. And then bring the right ear toward the right shoulder. Let the left hand come to the floor beside you. And stay with the breath. Don't make it more than it needs to be, but stay with the awareness of the breath. Every exhale, releasing some of this tension, especially if you've been traveling a lot or you've been really stressed. And then tuck the chin toward that right side chest. So it's down at a little bit of an angle. Take the left hand and just let it wrap around your back. Again, not making it too much. And breathe. Always mindful of your neck and not doing this if it is not appropriate. Release your left hand, let it come back to your knee. Curl the chin through the center of the chest over to the left side. Take the left or the right hand and place that on the floor. Notice this side compared to the other. Stay with your breath. Good. One more breath here. And then tuck the chin down to the left side of your chest. Pause. Take the hand and the right hand and just let it float behind your back. So often the side we think is tight or the side that talks to us the most, it's not the side that is really needing attention. Let the right hand come back to your knee, take the chin back to center, lift the head, and look over your left shoulder. Stay with your breath, everybody. Don't let the mind wander too much. Good. Come back to center. Look over your right shoulder. Oh boy. Deep, deep breath. Bring the head back to neutral. Inhale, reach the arms up. Soft interlace right behind the back of the head. Press the head into your hands. Maybe look up. Breathe. Maybe take the bottom lip and jut it up toward the ceiling to try to stretch the front of the neck. Release that as you exhale. Like if it's okay for your back, take those elbows down toward the floor. And then inhale, big, deep breath. Open it all up, everybody. Exhale, take it down. If this does not work for you, a little seated cat and cow would be a great alternative. Inhale. Exhale, let it go. One more. Exhale. Come up to neutral. Take the arms to cactus. Twist everything to the left. Let the hands come down and spread through the collarbones here. Notice your neck. Maybe you just move it a little bit side to side, just letting some of that tension go. Good. Take the back hand, which should be your left hand, take it up and across. Grab your other leg. This might be where you go and where you stay, or bend the elbows and let the chin tuck. Take the torso back up. Keep the elbows bent. Let's come to eagle arms. Oh, right. I know. It's like so tight, so tight. Even though when I'm on a plane, I stretch, I move. People behind me must think there's something going on with me. Oh, it still gets so tight. All right, inhale, reach up. Exhale, cactus arms. Let's twist to the right. Let the hands come down. Get the collarbones nice and wide. And then again, maybe just turn the head a little bit here and there. Just kind of see, where is it in your body? Can you be inquisitive? Do you do something repetitive during the day that causes tightness, those grooves of habit? Good. Take that back hand, bring it across, cross your elbows. Maybe you hang out here. Maybe you can bend the elbows and round and tuck. Take the torso up, keep the elbows bent. Maybe come to eagle arms. Again, maybe move the head. Stay with your breath, everyone. Deep breath. Good. Release. Take it up. Almost done here. Exhale, side stretch. Good. You don't need a bunch of weight on that hand. Try to use your core. Stretch that side body. Take it up. Exhale, other side. Stretch, stretch, stretch. And inhale, both arms. Bring them together. Take them to your heart. Bow your head. Maybe set an intention of your own for this class. Maybe it's kindness or awareness or I don't know, whatever it is for you. And release. Nice job, everybody. Shake it out. Let's straighten out those legs. Ooh, that was a long time to stay seated. All right, so while we're there, let's point flex those feet. Start to wake up the ankles. Let's do some nice circles. You can use your hands for support or just let them rest in your lap. Good. And then point one foot, but flex the other. I don't know if you can quite see it on the screen, but you know what to do. Point one, flex one, switch. Good. Let's get them nice and woken up. And then flex both feet, but scrunch your toes and then spread them out big and wide. And scrunch and stretch. Good. One more. Big crunch. Big stretch. Try to get some space between the toes. Release that. Take both legs out wide. So the legs are narrow. Sorry about that. But take the feet out. External rotation of the hips. And then bring them in so your big toes touch or cross. And take them out. and in. Just a couple of these, just to warm up the hip joints a little bit. And release. Now let's find Dandasana. So let's start to lengthen through the back of the heels, right? As if you could make the back of the heels go even longer. Feet are flexed, legs are active, the hands are down at your sides. Low belly, nice and toned, those collarbones, right? The clavicles, the collarbones, nice and wide. The shoulders draw back, the elbows draw back. Big deep breath. Keep your left hand where it is. Stretch the right arm up to the ceiling. Pat yourself on the back. Oh, big stretch here. Good. Take it up and release. Let's go to the other side. Take your left hand up if you're mirroring with me. Good. Breathe. Pat yourself on the back. Lift that chest. Good. Take it up. Don't let those legs go. Good. Take both hands up. Pat yourself on the back. Hug your ears if you can. Big deep breath. Take them both up. Spread them out wide and release. Shake that out. Well done. Let's come to Janu Sirsasana. So I've got, if I'm mirroring again, I've got my left knee bent. Please take care of your knees. Take a block underneath if you like. If that hurts, take it out wider, the foot out wider or even to the side. All right. Now, the long leg, nice and engaged. Take the arms up. Exhale, start your forward fold, but I just want you to pause for a second here and pay attention to what's happening in your back. Let the fingers come to the floor. Try to come into a nice neutral spine. What we see the most, right, is all of a sudden the chin goes forward. So let's bring that head back into alignment and then pay attention to the lower back. We don't really want it to round. It shouldn't overarch either, but not so much rounding. And I'm almost drawing the right leg back into its socket. Like I'm trying to pull that leg back a little bit as the torso comes forward. Some of you are going to be mostly upright here. Janu Sirsasana, thigh and foot pressing into each other. Some of you can come down lower, but I do ask you to watch your alignment and breathe. It can feel so easy to just like, you turn into a wet noodle here, but maybe not quite a wet noodle. Let's keep it a little bit more aligned and breathe. Again, notice where your head, your neck is. Tight hamstrings. Again, especially if you've been sitting a lot, if you've been on a plane for a long time, if you're at your desk a bunch. Good. Hold here. Is there any more movement this early in class for your body to awaken, to be? Good. Take it all the way up. Same leg. I want you to bend it and then take it out to the side. Good. Breathe. Notice the difference in the stretch, right? Not as much hamstring, more maybe inner thigh. Take the arms up. Exhale, take it forward again. It's going to be a whole different stretch, right? Just pay attention, notice. Getting a little bit of a cramp in the hip, so I'm going to take that leg in a little bit. Breathe. So again, here we are, right? Can we stay in a relatively speaking neutral alignment? Doesn't have to be perfect, but not overly one way or the other. Can we resist the urge to drop our heads down to the floor and instead lengthen through the torso? Breathe. Big inhale. Big exhale. Take the torso up. Inhale, reach up. I want you to take, so if that's your right leg, take your left hand to the floor and stretch. Inhale it all the way up. Exhale, release. Slide that leg in, straighten the other leg, shake them both out. And let's go to the other side. So if you're with me and I'm mirroring, You've got your right knee bent, your left leg straight. It is nice and strong here, right? Let's engage the leg. And then remember that straight leg, it kind of draws back into its socket. The foot and the leg are kind of working with each other. Inhale, reach up. Start to swan dive. See how that feels. Notice if you want to lean through the head, neck, and chest or chin, and then pause for a second and go, okay, that's about it on this side right now. Widen through the collarbones. Start to feel what's happening, right? How does it feel on this side? Let's remove the grooves of expectation, right? Of this is the way it always feels, or this is the way I always do it. And just be in the moment with this leg and this stretch and the tendencies to want to go lower when the body's not ready. Deep breath in, everyone. Deep breath out. And again, take that breath in and out. Good. Let's take the torso up, roll the shoulders, bend the knee, and just float it out to the side. Notice again how that feels different to you. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, take it forward, roll the shoulders nice and open. And let's see what happens here. I haven't been demoing it, and I'm sorry about that, but you certainly could use a block to keep you up higher and more neutral. Sorry about that. But again, where do you feel this in your body? Can we be in a state of curiosity? Deep breath, everybody. Big exhale. And draw the body up. Inhale, take those arms up. Exhale, right hand down. Left arm stretches. Oh, feel that big stretch through that side body. And push it all up. Exhale, those arms, slide the legs in and straighten both legs and circle through those ankles. I'm going to take off the upper shirt. It's chilly here, by the way. I don't know where you are, but it's much chillier than Florida. All right, good. Bend both knees, take them out to the sides, bend them, and bring them back in. Just do that a few times again, getting those hips nice and warmed up. Bring them in, open. Exhale, straighten. Good. Just one more here. And straighten. Good. Bend just your right leg. Take the ankle to the above the knee and start to bend that knee. Let's just do a little seated figure four. So, I keep saying so. Don't like that. I have to work on that one. When we're traveling a lot, when we're sitting a lot, when we're stressed a lot, the body holds tension in different places, right? It might be our neck and shoulders, our jaw, our hips, right? So, so there's probably a better word than that. When we stretch the body, we give it permission to let go of some of those holding places. All right, so 1, you're here. 2, you're gonna lean back, cross knee over knee. Start to walk the feet away from each other. Variation here of cow face pose. If you can, sit right up on those sit bones. I kind of like to use a block here, especially when I'm not super warmed up. And I'm just gonna place that block underneath the bottom knee and hang out a little bit and check out that stretch. You can take the block a little bit lower if that makes sense for you, or keep it up super high, okay? Or stay with figure four. Just hang out here for a second, find your breath. Deep breath in, Deep breath out, maybe one hand and then the other hand go in front of those legs to deepen the stretch a little bit. Good. Come on up, everybody. Lean back. If that block's underneath you, go ahead and take it out. Bring the knees together, straighten those legs, shake out both. And then when you're ready, you're going to bend your left, take it over the right knee, and come into figure four. Woo, other side. I keep going, woo, because I'm feeling how tight some of these body parts are. Maybe rock a little side to side. By the way, it doesn't even have to be this high, right? If you feel a stretch in this outer hip area, you're doing what you should be doing, paying attention, loving your body. Good. Just kind of shake that out a little bit. And then one, you're here. Two, you're going to cross those knees. You're going to start to separate the feet. You can grab your block if you want, just to keep it a little on the lighter, easier side. And just pause here for a little bit and go, now what's happening? Can I get both sit bones on the floor here, or is it still just not where your particular hip joints or muscles where want to go, right? It's all good. It's all good. Maybe the hands come forward and you find your breath. Breathe. And just notice. We are both the teachers and the students of our own bodies, right? We know them better than anyone else, and we know instinctively where to take our bodies and where we should maybe not, right? Always honor that. Always honor that process of you being both the teacher and the student. Good. When you're ready, take it up. Bring those feet together. Undo your knees. Move your block out of the way. Straighten the legs. Inhale, reach up. I want you to bend the knees and come forward. You can wrap your arms around. So just a little, again, variation of an egg pose. Just not stressing the back or the body too much. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, squeeze it in. One more. And exhale. And release. Well done, everybody. Shake it out. Let's come to table pose, but let's take it on the down to our elbows instead of our hands. As we work with our creativity and our challenges. So make sure your blanket is under your knees if you need it and want to use it. Drop down to your elbows, interlace the hands, but then take that bottom pinky finger that always takes the weight and just undo that. Take it so it's side by side with the other pinky. And again, notice the alignment. Your shoulders are pretty much under, your elbows are pretty much under your shoulders. We're moving our chest, our torso away from the floor. And then tuck the pelvis. And again, if it's okay for your head, tuck your chin. And then release by lifting the sit bones, lifting the chin. Exhale, little seated, or yeah, kind of table pose, cat and cow, but on elbows, lift. Exhale, bring it in. Just one more. And exhale. And then release the heads back to neutral. Take those hands, separate them. Press your right leg back. Lift the right leg, everybody. Tone in through your belly. Point and flex your foot. So I've got my right leg back, pointing and flexing through that leg. Nice tone to the lower belly. Good. Hold here. Release your left arm and reach it back behind you. Balancing table, little variation here. Breathe. Release. Put that hand down. Put the foot down. Keep the leg straight. Straighten the left leg, and let's go into a little plank pose. If this one is just not for you this morning, drop the knees. Otherwise, the legs are lifted. The belly is toned in. I'm pressing into my hands and my wrists. And then lower the hips to the floor. And let's just come right into Sphinx pose. And once you're in Sphinx, maybe you just sway side to side. Just sway, right? Again, when we sit, the psoas gets so tight. The belly gets tight, right? We can tend to be imbalanced, especially if we tend to cross one leg over the other, sit cross-kneed. Breathe. One more. Good. All right. So we're back in Sphinx. Flip the toes under, lift the hips. We're back in plank. Walk one knee in, walk the other knee in. Press back into either child's pose or puppy stretch or something in between. Good. Come on back down. Elbows and knees. Press the left leg back. Again, draw that belly in, lift the leg, point, and flex your feet. If, by the way, being on your elbows is creating some stress, go ahead and take it into the hands instead. Everything we're doing here, we can do with our hands on the floor instead. Good. Flex the foot, level out those hips. Release the right arm, reach it back. Finding balancing table here. Release the hand, lower the toes, straighten the right leg, find plank. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Lower the hips, Sphinx pose. Good, sway side to side. Notice and breathe. Take the whole torso back to center. Lower yourself down to the floor. Reach the arms behind you. Draw the shoulders away from the floor. Lift the legs, maybe palms are face up. And just imagine this really easy locust pose. Really easy, everybody. Good. Release. Come back to your elbows. Press into Sphinx. Lift the belly. Come back into plank. Walk one knee in. Walk the other knee in. And find child's pose or puppy stretch. Deep breath, everybody. Good. Come on up. Step forward, right foot. Grab your blocks. So sometimes I think, I know for me anyway, good, coming to a nice easy lunge, front knee, front ankle, we can get really restless, in anything that we're doing, but in yoga in particular, because we're ready for the next pose, the next whatever. And today, because I'm jet lagged and a little foggy brained, it feels good just to slow it down. And pay attention. Where am I tight? Where did I gather tightness in my travels, in my activities, in my lack of activities, whatever it is for you? So the first stretch here, right? This first little lunge is this nice deep stretch for the front quad and maybe into the psoas a little bit. The glute is always active here for me. And breathe and open up through the collarbones and draw the head back in space. And then bring both hips back so that you are more 90-90. Take your hands to your knee. Tuck the pelvis as if you're going to push the pelvis forward, but not let the torso follow, and feel that different stretch. Inhale, left arm up, same side as that knee that's on the floor. Maybe take the left arm over to the right, keeping that bit of a tuck in the pelvis so that we stay with a more isolated stretch of the thigh, the quadricep, the thigh muscle. And take it up, reach both arms up. Pat yourself on the back, maybe hug the ears, maybe look up just a little bit and breathe. Take the torso up, the arms reach, they come back to the floor. Slide your back knee back or walk your front foot forward and then straighten the front leg. Flex your foot. Big deep breath, everyone. In this stretch, please be mindful of the back of your extended leg, the back knee, the back of your knee of your extended leg, right? Because you don't want to just drop it through and allow it to hyperextend or strain. Bend the front knee and release. Bring that knee back and bring the left foot forward. Here we are again, just starting in a really nice, comfortable stretch that we know we do all the time. And just pause, right? What's happening? What happens to the front of the leg if I squeeze the back glute? What happens to the front of the leg if I try to isometrically tuck the pelvis here? Does it change your stretch at all? What happens if I don't lean on my blocks quite so much? Bringing the chest up, bringing the head back in space. Good, and then bring both hips back. Maybe have to slide that front foot back just a little bit, coming into more of a 90-90. That big tuck of the pelvis as we find the stretch here. Good, when you're ready, right arm goes up and we side bend stretch to the left. Use your breath, everybody. Let go of that tension in the body. Good. Take that arm up. Reach the other arm up. Pat yourself in the back. Hug your ears. And maybe look up just a little. Release both arms. Take them down. And again, either slide that knee back or slide the front foot forward and straighten the front leg. And breathe. Good. Bend the front knee, everyone. Slide that foot back. Move your blocks back to the front of your mat. Drop down to your elbows. Interlace the hands. Take that pinky finger out. And let's come to a super easy version of dolphin pose. Super easy. Which means in my body that I'm not going to go really deep. Not going to worry about lifting up too much. Your head should be free here. Should not be putting weight on the head. Press out of this pose. Breathe. Walk the feet back. Come into plank. Separate the hands. Hold. Lower the hips. Come to Sphinx. Lower the torso. Come into locust. Release the hands, press back into your knees. Walk your right foot forward. Come into lunge. Take the arms up. Find your breath, everybody. Take that left hand to your right knee. Take your right hand to your sacrum. Open into a little baby twist here. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, both hands down. Straighten the front leg. And bend the front leg. Good. Slide that knee back. Come back to your elbows. Interlace the hands. Move that bottom pinky finger out of the way. Dolphin pose. Release the tension in the head, the neck. Breathe. Walk the feet back. Plank. Separate the hands. Lower the torso or lower the hips. Sphinx pose. Lower the torso, locust. Bring those hands back. Lift. Bring one knee in, other knee in. Step forward, left foot. Inhale, reach the arms up. Breathe. Take your right hand to your knee. Take the left hand to your sacrum. Open it all up, everybody. Good. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, hands down. Lift that knee off the floor. Step forward. Shake it all out. You can put your hands on your blocks. Nice little forward fold here. Bend both of your knees. Take your hands to your knees and come on up to standing. Well done. Shake that out. Ooh, shake, shake, shake. You can move your blanket just for now. Take it out of the way. Grab both of your blocks and place them right in front of you up nice and high. Both hands come to your blocks. You can walk the feet back just a little bit. I'll mirror here again, keep your right hand on your block. Let the left arm just swing. Keep the back of the knees soft, by the way, and just let that left arm, swing. You can take it forward and back. And get some nice little circles. What feels good, right? What feels good in that arm? Don't worry about the head. Definitely don't lift the chin. And shake it out. Good. Let's go to the other side. Left arm or right arm. And swing. Sometimes I mirror and sometimes I don't. Shake it out, everybody. Good. Maybe swing forward and back. Let that tension go out, out, out. And then give it a good shake. Hands to your blocks, lift halfway up. Good, I'll turn sideways here just so you can see. And I want you to bend the knees and lean back. So the arms are straight, your hands are on your blocks, you're stretching out your torso. And then release by straightening the legs and leaning over your blocks. Good, lean back and forward. Lean back and forward. All right, same thing we did for those arms, we're going to do for the legs. So your blocks are in front of you. You feel stable here with your blocks. You're going to take the left leg and just flex your foot, by the way, so you don't stub your toe. But don't like overlift it. Just let it be. Like let it just swing. Relax. You might go out to the side. You might find that you can do a little circle. Good. And release. I'm going to walk over to the side a little so I have room. Same thing, other leg. So take the right leg, flex your foot so you don't catch your toe. And swing that leg. Good. And out to the side. And maybe a circle. And back to the ground. And breathe. Maybe lower the blocks by one. Step forward, left foot, right foot goes back. We're in a high lunge here. If you would like, please drop that back knee. Take your hands to your knee, lift your chest. Inhale, reach the arms up. Find your breath, everybody. Same thing we've been doing, only the knee is up instead of down. Take both hands to your knee. See if you can bend the back knee more 90-90. You got it. Inhale just the right arm up. Maybe lean over to the left a little. Careful here, balance work. And take it up. Good. Take those hands back down to your blocks. Once you're here, take the left arm up, find your twist. Circle that arm back. And back to your blocks. Push off, step forward. Bend both knees, take the arms up. Exhale to your heart. Find your breath. Inhale, take the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Oh, that feels so good. Step back, left leg, second side, everyone. Lengthen through the torso. Hands come up to your knee. Remember, back knee can be down. Maybe check the back foot. Is it pretty much straight back or have you been turning it in? Inhale, reach those arms up. Find your breath. Breathe. Good. Hands come to your knee. You're going to bend the back knee. Take the whole torso back. Only the left arm comes up. Maybe lean the left arm over to the right if it feels okay. Whoop. Watch your balance here. Both arms up. Exhale, both hands down. Your right hand comes up this time. Nice, easy twist. And exhale. Push off, step forward, everyone. Bend both knees and take it up. Exhale, hands to heart. Good. And just release that, shake it out. Grab one of your blocks, take it between the thighs. Walk the feet in, give it a good squeeze. Find your breath. Good. Take one arm up, pat yourself on the back. Take the other arm up, pat yourself in the back. Hug your ears. Lift your chest, squeeze your block, and see if you can look up at that corner where the ceiling and the wall meet. And release. Take those arms up, release, shake it out. Take just the right arm up. Bend, pat yourself on the back. Take the left arm out. Internally rotate it. So bring the shoulder forward. Hand comes behind your back. We're just doing cow face arms. So one, you're here, no strain. Two, you're going to bring those hands closer to each other. They do not have to touch. In fact, I notice often I can grab my hands pretty easily, but if I don't grab them, there is less tension. So something to consider. Release the right arm, release the left arm, switch sides, take the left hand, pat yourself on the back. Don't let that chin drop, right? Keep that chin level. Take the right arm out, internally rotate, and just put it behind your back and go, okay, how's that feeling? Today, how is that tricep doing? How's that deltoid muscle doing? The arms, the upper arm muscles. And maybe you walk the hand up, and maybe the fingers touch, maybe not. Maybe they touch, but then you release them. Big deep breath, maybe a little smile on your face. And release, and shake all that out. Take the block out, everyone. Good. You'll need these blocks in a moment. So Keep them where you can get to them. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, soft, bend those hands or bend those knees to the floor. Step back to down dog. We're not going to stay. Come to elbows if you would like. Breathe. And then lower your knees all the way to the floor. Come back to a seat. All right. So, interestingly, we're going to play here just as kind of a final pose of significance, cow face pose, which is always tricky. And I wish I could see you to make that a little bit easier. I was folding the blanket because for some, if we fold the blanket into a really small, like it's kind of like this usually, but then we fold it in half again. And then we can sit on the corner of that blanket, right? So what that does is it lifts the hips, but it releases the sit bones. You can also do this when you by sitting on a block, but I want you to hang on to these blocks because we might use them. All right, legs come out in front, and we're going to start the way we started earlier. If I'm mirroring here again, take your right leg and place that ankle above the left knee. Come into figure four. If you're on the blanket, just know you're on your blanket and it can be a little unsteady. And then cross the knees and walk the feet away from each other. And just notice how that feels. I see a lot of people struggle with cow face. And the truth is, you don't have to do this pose, right? There are so many alternatives that find the same muscles and the same stretch, like figure four, and even figure four laying down on the floor if that's where you would like to go with this one. So here we are, and I'm just thinking about it, and I'm going to lean back a little bit, and I'm just going to see if the feet will go further apart and the knees will start to drop. Here's where I'm going to play with my blocks like we did in the beginning. So one underneath and see how that feels. If you can go lower, if the knees are away from each other, separated, take a block under the knees, right? Prop the heck out of your pose so that you can go, oh, okay, I can hang out here for a little bit. If you don't need the blocks, you can take them out and allow the knees to drop to the floor. If you don't need to sit up on a blanket, because for some that throws you off, you go there. So find your pose, right? It might be that. It might be that. It might be figure four. It's all good. It's all good. And then just breathe here. Whichever knee is on top, take the other arm and reach it up and then pat yourself on the back. Take the other arm, internally rotate. Find the upper portion of cow face pose. The head is not tucked. Your fingers are either touching or not. The legs, you may be feeling a stretch, but there should be zero pain. Zero. And just breathe. Maybe you close your eyes. Relax your jaw. Relax your way into your pose. Keep the legs if you can. Release the arms. Take both hands forward. Pause. Only if you want, come to your elbows. Allow your head, your chin to rest on your knees. Release from here, lift up, lean back, undo your legs and straighten them out. Internal, external rotation, soften, Shake out the hips. And let's go to the other side. This time the right will go, right ankle goes to the knee, left knee. I think I mirrored last time, so you know, do the other side. your your left knee, your left ankle on your right knee. You know what to do. Don't listen to me. I am scrambled at the best. All right. So here we are again, figure four. Maybe this is where you are. Maybe you're back up on your blanket. Cross the ankle or cross your knees. Take those ankles out to the side, the feet out to the side. Maybe you start to cushion. You know, and even sometimes for me, I start cow face exactly like this, even though I tend to have more externally rotatable hips. Because I want the warm up. I want the hips to feel safe before I go further. And if you're dealing with some hip issues, which I know a couple of you out there are, go down onto your back and do a beautiful, gentle figure four without any strain at all. So at some point, find the position of the legs that feels good in your body, whatever that is. Whichever leg or whichever knee is on top, take the opposite arm, bend, pat yourself on the back, take the other arm out. I find it much easier if we internally rotate and then draw the arm behind us to get that shoulder and arm where we need it to be. And just pause. Again, maybe close the eyes. This is one of the poses that I tend to close my eyes on a bit, just so I can really tap into sensation. What am I feeling? Is it okay? Can I stay? Do I need to adjust? Do I need to separate my knees a little bit to make the pose more palatable in my body? Come back to your breath. Release the arms. Keep the legs if you would like. Hands come forward. Maybe that's where you hang out. That definitely deepens the pose. Maybe you tuck down. Good. Come on up, everyone. Lean back. Undo the legs, straighten those legs. Circle the ankles, and then very easily just slide the feet in and open the knees. Slide them out. Just a few. Couple more. Last one. Good. And release. You can set your blocks aside. We're going to come down to our backs. You can have your blanket nearby for later for Shavasana, which I'll definitely need it today. All right. So come on down to your back, everyone. Oh. Draw the knees to the chest and allow the knees to go to your right. Now, I did say set your blocks aside, but once again, cushion, cushion, cushion. Love your body. Do what you need to do to make the twist feel good in your body. So the knees are to the right arm is out to the side. Take the left arm out in a cactus pose. So you're in just a basic twist here. Adjust it as you need to. And then with the left arm, I want you to just kind of stretch it, maybe let it lift up a little higher. I want you to find any tight spot in your front chest on that left side, and then move the arm into that tightness and see if you can allow it to dissipate. And just breathe. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Maybe you move the arm again and again. Bring the arm back to cactus. Take the top leg only, lift it up, and then let the bottom leg follow. Let's go to the other side. The knees come toward chest, and then they lower to the left. The left arm is out, the right arm is in cactus. We pause here, see how that feels. Maybe we start to move the right arm, noticing tension, tightness in the chest, the upper chest, allowing the twist to alleviate that. And maybe we move it again. And maybe again. Bring that arm back to cactus. Lift one knee and then the other. Both feet are on the floor. Take the feet wide. Let both knees go to the right. Take that up, both knees to the left. Both knees center, right knee to your chest. Left leg straight. Deep breath. And switch sides. Left knee in, right leg straight. Just let it settle. And then both knees to your chest. Cross your ankles. And both legs straight. Finding your Shavasana. Covering up if you're cold. Using your blanket under your knees if you are not. And just getting a sense of how your body feels right now. We've breathed, we have stretched, we have moved, we have been both teacher and student in our class today. Feel the breath move through you softly. Allow yourself to soften even more. For those of you ready, start to move your legs, bending the knees, very, very slowly drawing those knees to your chest. And then allowing the knees to roll to one side. And coming all the way up. Finding a seat. I think I almost fell asleep there. Inhale, reach up. Exhale to your heart. Bow once again to that affirmation or that intention that you set today. Let's send love and light out into the world. Namaste. Thank you,
Namaste.
everybody.